Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door. This is easily one of my favorite games of all time. The partners, the chapters, it's just all so good. This game also had a lot of fun glitches in it, so in this episode of Game Burgers, we will be covering the glitches within Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door. Starting off today's video is a very simple and minor glitch. While in Petalburg, use Coop's ability and keep him there by holding X. Now just walk into the mayor's house, and Koops will remain stuck on the outside. Another way Koops will get stuck is in this house. If you run to the corner of the table and use his ability, he'll clip under the table and be stuck. This time walking a few feet away from the table causes Koops to get unstuck and back to normal. This next glitch will use a technique known as flurry super sliding. Walk up to the door so there's an exclamation point above Mario's head. Press X and then A shortly after to fall through the floor. If you do this in the mayor's house in Petalburg, you'll be able to walk around in a completely black area. Even though you can't see any objects, they're still there like NPCs and doors. If you enter another house and then exit it, everything will look normal until you go over to the mayor's house again. You'll be able to see the inside like you actually entered the house. To fix this, simply enter the mayor's house. For the final glitch in Petalburg, stand outside the mayor's house and ride Yoshi. Ride off and change directions as you're falling. If you did this in the right spot, you should fall through the world and out of bounds. When I did it, I kept holding down and ended up landing right on the pipe and went down it. Another way to fall through the world is in Rogueport. Go to this area and change into boat mode. Now keep switching between up left and up right at this corner and you'll fall through the world and out of bounds. While falling, I saw this flash on screen for a second, which looks like Luigi getting eaten by the fish chomp. If you head into this house on the west side of Rogueport and stand on the table, use Coop's ability and hold it while you hop upstairs. Speak to the NPC at the top and Koops will not be stuck on the outside of this wall. It's honestly pretty funny how many times Koops can get stuck in this game. This next glitch allows you to hop out of bounds, this time onto the train tracks. Go to the station onto this corner. Jump and hold right and you'll hop over the boundary and onto the tracks. You can walk straight through the train, however you're now stuck in here and the only way to get out is to reset your game. Normally wearing the L emblem will make you look like Luigi. If you head up to the badge shop and sell it, you'll still have the badge effect even though you don't own it anymore. So you still look like Luigi, but pausing corrects the glitch. While near the badge shop, perform another flurry super slide and you'll land down below. If you enter the shop below, you can now see both shops from the inside. Go back up to the top and upon opening the door, there will be a pointer randomly on screen. Going to purchase a badge causes it to read invalid item along with some weird text at the bottom. If you go back and do this process again, you'll now have 2 pointers on screen. You can pretty much do this repeatedly and get more. I got 7 before giving up. Another place you can do the flurry super slide is outside of Don Pianta's room. This one's a little different though. Go to the door and press X and then A quickly. Now tap X a few more times and you'll be able to fall below the room. Now hop your way over to the exit door of the casino and you'll notice something a little bit different about West Rogueport. The NPCs aren't visible at all and the buildings are completely gone. You can still enter them but they're slightly messed up. If you go back to Don Pianta's, you can see the inside of the room kind of like what we did with the mayor's house in Petalburg. Over at the Glitz Pit, there's a way to reach the top of the bookcase in the office and reach the vent early. Stand on this corner of the couch and jump aiming for the corner of the bookcase. You have to spin jump just as you're over the corner to land on top of it. You can't touch the bookcase at all before doing the spin jump or you won't make it. Once on top, you can pass right through and enter the vent. If you're doing this the first time you go through the Glitz Pit, a cutscene will play which will normally only play at the end of the chapter. So by doing this glitch, you can skip almost all of chapter 3. However, I'm doing this after beating chapter 3, so I didn't get this cutscene. What's interesting is you're able to enter the champions room and see that you're still ranked number 20. You can even schedule a match room inside here, but upon winning, you'll be placed back in the minor league locker room like usual. Alright, so I've saved the best glitch for last. By performing a few easy steps, you're able to have Flavio in your party for the rest of the game. Yes, you heard me, you can have Flavio forever. So here's how you do it. First off, you need to get Miss Mouse to join your party. You can do this by accepting her request in the Trouble Center after completing chapter 4. Grab the badge found at the top of Hooktail's castle and she'll join your party. Head to the West Rogueport sewers and down to this area. You normally need the Ultra Hammer to break this stone block, but using Miss Mouse, we don't have to. Stand on the ledge here and use her ability by pressing X. You have a small window of time to move before she does this, and you now need to fall into the water. While in the water, her text bubble will appear and you need to close it as you're flying out of the water. Doing this will allow you to control Mario while in the air, so hold upright to land on top of the block. This is known as fish glitch and we have to do this twice. The first time to spin jump on the blue block, and the second time to enter the pipe to keel hold key. Since we're doing this during chapter 4's intermission, the crew won't be here yet. So head back through the pipe and start chapter 5 normally. Play through it until Flavio joins you. Now what's left to do is head back through the pipe and end up back in Rogueport. And there you go, you now have Flavio for the rest of the game. Since you're not supposed to have him at any point other than a short time during chapter 5, he isn't programmed into other parts of the game. This means anytime a cutscene happens, Flavio would just kind of be standing there on screen, and at times in really odd places. Like this cutscene where there are 2 Flavios on screen and they're completely unaware of each other. That's gonna do it for this episode of Game Breakers. If you enjoyed, be sure to give it a like and subscribe. If you want to see more Paper Mario the 1000 Year Door, check out a video I did where I showed off some secrets and references within the game. But for now, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, see ya!